As the ABR attempts to develop remote exams in order to meet the challenges of the recent pandemic, we realized at the outset that this was a far more complicated process than we had originally thought. There are a lot of moving parts, a lot of complexities in order to administer an exam that is not only secure, but more importantly, has a good user experience for the candidates and also represents a valid credential at the conclusion of the exam process. We want board certification to mean something. And as a result, we have to be very careful in the execution around these remote exams that we're proposing for 2021. The staff are involved heavily in modification of the pre-existing process, which of course was an exam center based or an in-person oral exam. And with that in mind, they are struggling to come up with solutions to a lot of the problems that pose themselves when we're dealing with remote examinations. And as a result, we're able to engage in a lot of creativity, a lot of brainstorming and scenario planning goes into the simulations that would represent these exams so that they meet those basic criteria within the constraint that we understand we're going to have to deliver them remotely. Not only are the staff involved, the volunteers are involved as well. We have volunteers at the item writing level, at the trustee level, at the examiner level for our oral exams. And these people are all involved in creating and crafting what the exams are going to look like. Again, with those goals of an optimal exam experience for the candidates, along with the idea that this has to be a robust, rigorous process that contributes to a valid credential at the conclusion.